Welcome back to Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. I am Jamie G. Esquire the fifth, and I'm fresh off a big win. Mills, are you ready to keep it going in week 6 here with Thursday night football?
You know me, man. I'm always ready to keep it up. Thank you for checking out our show. You can find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube or on social media at CSAGAPFF. And you can find us on the World Wide Web at CSAGAPFF.com. Nice and simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps. Follow, like, and please subscribe. It's crucial to our success. So if you had fun, please remember to click the thumb.
As always, we need to start out with a little bit of transparency time. Mills, how we doing on the season to date and on Thursday night football specifically?
On the season, I am in the lead here. I am up about 1,530 cricket coins being the preferred currency of Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. And in second, we have our collaborative wagers, our tripods. Those are up 1,055 coins. Jamie G, unfortunately, you are in third right now. You are down about 581 coins, but you finally hit a lottery ticket. You're on the come up here, making your way there. Right now, our main problem is we're getting killed on our touchdown wagers. These numbers come from our favorite wagers, our favorite props, our lottery tickets, our touchdown wagers, our bankroll battle, and our tripods. Right now on the season, I am up about 1,204 coins on Thursday Night Football. Jamie G is up about 748 coins, and our collaborative wagers are up 350 coins. So on the season, we're up about 2,302 coins on Thursday Night Football. Not too shabby, right, JBG? We started out the season hot. We've managed to keep it up. We're done it a variety of ways. We're basically in the green and everything here, except you're down about 33 coins on your favorite props. Other than that, everything is in the green. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx ourselves, but let's keep it going, man.
Yeah, man, I'm happy with those type of results on the Island game here on Thursday night. And before we get started, I just got to tell you guys, all information is accurate as of Wednesday, October 9th. We always recommend before you place a bet, shop around to make sure you're getting the best odds. There's a bunch of good resources out there that'll organize it all, or you can just pull up each app. Make sure you're getting the best odds available with whatever sports books are legal in your state. But for the sake of simplicity, we are using DraftKings Sportsbook. That's what we use, keeping it simple here. Mills, go ahead and ring the bell because it's time for the tail of the tape.
And also, if you're going to join a new sports book, maximize your deposit bonus. Make sure you are
Yes.
doing that. He rang the bell. It's Apollo against Rocky here. The bell has been rung. This is Thursday Night Football, the 2024 NFL season, Week 6. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Thursday, October 10th, 2024. Kickoff is at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Prime Video. Currently, the 49ers are 2-3, while the Seahawks are 3-2 on the season. The 49ers are 3.5-point favorites on the road, one minus 192 on the money line, while the Seattle Seahawks are 3.5-point home underdogs plus 160 on the money line. The game total is 49 points, and not much weather to worry about here as they have the retractable roof. As far as the injury report, the San Francisco 49ers have 4 players listed as out: defensive tackle Jordan Elliott, linebacker Demetrius Flanagan-Foles, safety Talanoa Hufanga, and kicker Jake Moody. They have 2 players listed as questionable: wide receiver Chris Conley and cornerback Javarius Ward. On the Seattle side of the ball, they have 3 players listed as out: defensive tackle Byron Murphy II, linebacker Uchenna Nwamusu, and cornerback Rick Woolen. The Seahawks have 3 players listed as questionable: linebacker Derek Hall, safety Julian Love, and linebacker Boy Math. Jamie G, not a good look for the Seahawks there without Woolen and Murphy. Those are some big absences there. Any thoughts on the injury report or anything here?
I think there's some serious injuries on both sides of the football. Hufanga is a fantastic safety, does a lot for that defense. Missing your kicker is never good. That creates a lot of problems. And on Seattle's side of the ball, I mean, one of their top players on defense, one of the better corners and ball hawks in the league, and Rick Woolen being out, and then kind of one of the bigger bodies at defensive tackle. So I think that there's some serious injuries here on both sides of the football. We're at that point of the season where even if it's not the name that's going to be catching the touchdown pass, you need to take a look at injuries and think about that when you're placing your wagers.
100%, and especially on the offensive line, but both teams are getting at least a little bit healthier in that respect.
Yeah. Well, let's get things going here with our overall thoughts on this. I mean, it's a pretty crucial NFC West matchup here. We're at that point in the season. This one's going to matter down the stretch. Mills, division games are always challenging. I think both teams have struggled periodically throughout the season, and both teams have surprised me, both good and bad. And, for me on the 49er side, I'm surprised how much they've struggled on defense, knowing what we've seen in years past. And then it just seems like the offense hasn't found consistent rhythm in the passing game. There's times where it's boom or bust, it feels like. And then I think the Seahawks defense has been below average. The rush defense has been terrible. I mean, they're ranking 20th through 5 weeks here. I think that's generous based on how they look. I just think they have a hard time getting off blocks, particularly at the second level, and shutting down running lanes. So I think it's the defense here is bad. I expect this to have a game that some points get scored in.
I think that is a great point. When you look at the Seattle side of the ball, their defensive stats are skewed somewhat by playing the Dolphins that first week without Tua, with Skylar Thompson, who was pretty much terrible. Look at the rest of their schedule. The first 2 weeks, they gave up 20 points each to the Broncos and Patriots, which are pretty close to season highs for both teams. The one good offense they played, they gave up 42 points to the Lions. And then last week, they gave up 29 points to the Giants without Malik Neighbors or Devin Singletary. And now again, no Murphy, no Reek Woolen. Worry all the way across the board here. But one of the things that makes me a little bit worried about the under, or excuse me, about the over not hitting here is the fact that you do have the short week. I think both teams will be a little cautious, and the 49ers are without their kicker, Jake Moody. Do not sell the fact that a team doesn't have a kicker short. If they bring
Yeah.
some guy in there and he misses the first two extra points in a field goal, maybe they're going for two, then that can change the occasion, the whole situation of the game. It can change the field position with the kickoff now, especially. So do not discount the absence of Jake Moody there. And I think the fact that this is a divisional matchup between two teams who have historically, whenever they're pretty decent, it's a little bit of a coin flip all the time. It can go either way. We've seen them have defensive battles. We've seen it shoot out. Maybe it could shoot out here. I feel like this point total is inflated by maybe a point and a half, 2 points because of what we saw last Thursday night, and what we saw with that Ravens Bengals game. This was the week finally. Everyone's like, oh, when the offense is going to catch up. The offense caught up a little bit in week 5. So I think early on we're seeing just a little bit too high of a float here. I'd like this to be a little bit lower, but should be an interesting game one way or the other, and a bunch of different cool angles to wager on, I think.
I think so too, Mills, and I agree. I think this has potential to be a weird one with how the points go. But I
The
I
weird
wish the over
season
was
makes sense.
46. It's a weird season, and I also think this could be a field goal type game. So in agreement there. The pregame is officially over. It is time to kick off our action with our favorite wagers. These are our favorite non-prop wagers for the game. Don't you worry, we'll get to the props next. And know you guys love the props. First up for me here, Mills, I got San Francisco with a slightly alternate spread, -2.5. That it's minus 150 odds. I know that's a little high for some, but I really like this. I think they win by a field goal here. I think you're buying some safety with the 3.5 with the hook out there. Scary. I think just shedding that point off and getting -2.5 is the right move here. So 100 cricket coins there. I'll take back 166 cricket coins and 66 cricket cents. Next up, Mills, I am going to take the over here. I know it hasn't moved on 49.5. I think if you're nervous, maybe buy 2 points, make it 47.5. I think you could probably live with that. I'm just going to take it straight up over 49.5 here, -110. 100 cricket coins. I'll take back 190 cricket coins and 90 cricket cents.
Jamie G, I like what you did there with the San Francisco -2.5, but once again, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive here. I'm going to say, give me the San Francisco 49ers to win the first half, -2.5. That's -115, 100 cricket coins to bring home about 187. And I'm a little bit different than you here. I don't think that it's going to be necessarily a low scoring game, but I'm thinking, again, the total is a little bit pumped up. It's a short week, divisional rivals. They might play a little bit tentative early on. I have an alternate total here. Give me San Francisco at Seattle under 47 points straight up, plus 101. So 100 coins to bring home 201 cricket coins. Jamie G, we're close, but we're not both going to be able to win. So, two wagers enter. One wager leaves profitable.
Yeah, and we might need a bigger boat. It's okay if you're starting from the bottom because we're headed to the top of the props. We've each got a couple of our favorite prop bets that will extend your happy hour on Friday. Get ready to win. Mills, send us on our way all the way to the top.
The tippy top. Jamie G, I love this one. Pretty much almost a straight up wager here, minus 110. I have both teams to score one plus rushing touchdowns. Very confident in this. Very much like Mason and Kenneth Walker the third here. But if someone else scores, we're still getting there because it's both teams. At least they one touchdown on each side. 100 cricket coins to win about 191. Sticking right there on the ground. Mention the Seahawks giving it up. Give me Jordan Mason, 100 plus rushing yards. That's plus 185. So 100 coins to bring home 285. And Jamie G, my third one here, you found one of these the other week. It worked for you. I found this one. I like it. Give me Leonard Floyd over 0.25 sacks. So half a sack or more for Leonard Floyd plus 145. So 100 coins to bring home 245 coins. I'm feeling it. I like that you put me onto that one. I think you had Vita Vea and he got a full sack. I don't need a full sack, but I'll take it, Leonard Floyd, former Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, I think he gets one here, Mills. I absolutely love that at plus 145 odds. I got a couple here too, Mills. I think Jackson Smith Najigba is going to get some work here. I got him over 4.5 receptions. He gets targeted a lot. He hasn't found his way into the end zone as much as I want this season, but he does get some volume. So I've got him going over 4.5 receptions. That's minus 145. 100 cricket coins there, take home 168 cricket coins and 96 cricket cents. I've got a defensive one too, Mills. I've got Jerome Baker over 7.5 tackles and assists. When I watch this defense of Seattle, he's a guy that I see flying all over the football field, making tackles. I definitely see him getting involved here. They're going to be running the football with Jordan Mason a lot. I think he's going to have a busy day here. Minus 130. 100 cricket coins to win, 180 cricket coins. And then I've got Geno Smith, 250 passing yards. I think they're going to get down, have to throw the football to try to make this thing competitive. And again, I think this is going to be a higher scoring affair. So I've got them over 250 passing yards. That's minus 115. 100 cricket coins there. We'll take home 186 cricket coins and 95 cricket cents. Getting rich, it isn't easy, but we want money, lots and lots of money. That's what our lottery ticket long shots are for. You won't get rich right away, but you will, you got to start somewhere and you'll get a small stack built up. I'll show you how it's done right here. My lotto ticket, Mills, I've got a two-leg single game parlay. I've got San Francisco minus 6.5. I got them winning by that touchdown. And then I've got San Francisco defense special teams anytime touchdown score. Just feels like there's going to be a pick six here for Geno. I don't know. It's more gut than science, but I just have a feeling that that's going to happen. It's plus 800 odds between the two here. 100 cricket coins to take home 900 cricket coins.
I think that's a nice correlation there because I feel pretty confident. If you told me that the San Francisco defense is going to get the team was going to get a defense or special teams touchdown, I mean, all right, they're going to win by 7 or more. Then, I would feel confident that's going to add to the margin of victory. So I think that's a nicely correlated lottery ticket there. I hope you're cashing. I might try to ride the wave behind you, drift off you a little bit. I have one of my own here, also going with a two-leg single game parlay. Mine pays out in a similar range, plus 850. I'm doubling up on JSN. My guy, Jackson Smith in Jigba. I have him with 90 plus receiving yards. That one's plus 650 on its own. And him being an anytime touchdown scorer, plus 200 on its own. You put those together, plus 850. So 100 coins to bring home 950 cricket coins. Jamie G, much like Jay-Z on his first album, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I like this, man. I think JSN has a big day. I love that you got him finally getting in the end zone. Mills, between these two lottery tickets, I mean, you could potentially take home almost $2,000. We like that. That's good money where we come from, even with cricket coins. And there's no need to feel bad about being a regular human with two legs because we got you covered. It's tripod time. We've got a three-leg single game parlay to help you turn Thursday night into a 4-day weekend. Just making it rain all weekend long. Drinks on so and so. Mills, how are we going to finance all this?
Well, indoor rain only, first of all. I mean, you don't want that outdoor
Yes,
rain. Indoor rain only. And seriously, if you're experiencing the bad outdoor rain, stay safe. All of that stuff. The weather is getting
100%.
crazy. No control over that, but what we can control is trying to add a little bit of money to our stack, make this 4-day weekend happen. Right up the top, Jamie G, you like this one. I'm down with it. Geno Smith, 250 plus passing yards, minus 115 on its own. Feels like he's going to have to throw the ball. I believe he's hit that probably 4 of the 5 weeks so far this season. So nice number there. We like the JSN, sticking with him. 70 plus receiving yards for Jackson Smith and Chigba. That's plus 270. And Jordan Mason is going to get the rock. We're pretty sure about that. Seattle defense been giving it up a little bit. So we have Jordan Mason over 17 and a half rushing attempts. That's minus 120. You put those 3 legs together, you have a very, very solid tripod that can hold up a heavy stool plus 800. So $100 to bring home. 900. It's a nice ottoman there. Put your feet up, rest, think about what you're going to be spending your money on.
Like that tripod a lot. I think we're ready to have a profitable Thursday, and we'll keep it going, hopefully forever. I'm good with an infinite weekend. Mills, anything else before we call this thing an episode?
Infinite Weekend sounds like a fish festival, or at least one that you would like to attend. I would be there for kind of like infinite beer and chicken and waffles, but whatever. To each their own. Have your infinite festivals. Stay safe if you're in the hurricane. Enjoy stuff. We're
Yeah.
almost a third of the way through the NFL regular season. It's wild. Don't overextend yourself because we got a London game, we got Monday Night Football, we got all sorts of stuff this week. So have fun, make some money, do the thing.
It's a full slate. Remember, Thursday's just a teaser for the main weekend. That's officially a wrap on the episode. Thank you guys for checking us out. We'll be here each week to break down Thursday night football, giving you the best wagers, the best props, and the best parlays that we can so that you can make a little extra cash. Go ahead and give us the thumb, subscribe so you don't miss a single thing we do. You don't want to miss any of these wagers. What if they hit, right? What if they hit? Best thing you can do, go ahead and do that. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling about this Thursday night game. Are we in left field? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And then go ahead and send me the slip. I want to see your slip. Put the bet slip in the DM, send it our way, and we'll trade you slips. Happy to do so any day of the week. Mills will let you know where you can find all of our stuff. It's just a slip.
Thank you, Jamie G. You are the best, as is Bennett Bank and Blow It. Thank you very much for checking out our show. Once again, you can find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube. We're on social media at CeesGapFF and on the World Wide Web at CeesGapFF.com. Very, very easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. They're very crucial to our success. Follow, like, and please subscribe. So if you had fun, you make a couple bucks, please remember, you hit the thumb. I'm Magnum Mills with Jamie G, and we can help you bet it. We can help you bank it, but blowing it, that's up to you.